How do you feel about today? This was one of the messages I received post my birthday. And the thing is this, I keep asking myself, what value am I bringing to the audience of one that I believe in? Welcome to the Kairos Brunch podcast. I'm Joseph Okumuide, your go-to career coach, blending faith, career, and business to help you live out your God-given purpose. Today, we'll be diving deep into how to live your 30s. There are certain things that scare us when we clock the age 30. The first is purpose, marriage, confidence, fear, all around beyond 30. When a man or a woman clocks 30, this part begins to question themselves. That is the part of purpose, the part of marriage, the part of their confidence, which is tied towards their career, their businesses, the part of fear, which is tied to the overall life that they live, the fear of the unknown, the fear of uncertainties, the fear of 40, the fear of living without a purpose. And so, it's really true that we are anxious about these things. We are very anxious about important things. We are uncertain about the future. We'll try as much as possible to find a meaningful career. And one of the fear that I've observed so far is that a lot of us have this fear of pivoting. One of the easy ways to pivot is to start by asking ourselves, what exactly am I made of? What exactly would bring me happiness? The truth is, happiness is not truly the ultimate goal. We all want a sense of fulfillment, a sense of satisfaction. We want to know that we matter, that we have a place in the world, and that our lives are being lived on purpose. And these things often lead us to making decisions, asking ourselves, what is the next thing to be done? Oftentimes we think of the finish line. However, one of our core focus should be the starting line. And starting does not need to come with a lot of drama. The word is start. Start without the necessary convictions. Start without figuring out what the end point will be. Just start. Starting comes with a feeling to break out of being broke, a feeling from break out from being overweight, a feeling of breaking out from being tired and anxious. Beginning with the end in mind is sometimes a myth. Clarity at the beginning is not guaranteed. Oftentimes, it is not as important as the end. What is important really in life is moving forward. One thing I've heard so much about living the 30s is to move forward. Moving forward means doing things. Moving forward means putting our hands to the plow. Moving forward means to just do those things that our heart wants. Either to go on those travels, either to embark on that trip, either to start a new hobby, or either to just launch something that our heart is interested in. And the truth of the matter is that when we look back into the Bible, God starts with the present, asking, where are you? Remember when God was having a conversation with Adam after he fell? God was not particular about any other thing. What God was particular about was, where are you? And the ask today is, where is your heart right now? Where are you spiritually? Where are you emotionally? I think that's the first place to start as we begin or continue our journey in the 30s. One of the other ways to choose from, or the way we feel, is that we live our life by choices. What right choices are we making at this time? What right choices are we making at this time? The truth is that there's wisdom in trying new things. There's also wisdom in weighing our options. We are always looking or searching for relationship or work that feels right, that feels perfect for us. And that is why we often have delayed marriages, delayed encounters, delayed choices, delayed decisions. And this leads us to ending somewhere we never intended to be because we are too over-calculative about our lives. And so, I want to encourage us about endless possibilities. In our 30s, we are going to experience endless possibilities, and it starts with our mind. It starts with our mind. The mind to know that beyond these 30s, there are endless possibilities. In these 30s, there are endless possibilities. The possibilities to be, to become, and to be whatever we have dreamed of, whatever we have envisaged in our hearts to be. And where all of this is trickled out from is the fear of failure. In our 30s, we would experience so much of fear, so much of uncertainties, so much of asking ourselves, why am I doing this thing? What is the need for me? And the truth about this is that we have to come into that resolve to ask ourselves one certain question: what problem am I trying to solve? What problem am I trying to solve? And asking ourselves, where are you currently? In our 30s, one thing we don't want to do to ourselves is to deceive ourselves. We want to ask ourselves and evaluate ourselves pretty much on where are we currently. So the ask today is this: where are you currently? Figure out where you are and start to build from there. If you are broke, start to build from being broke. If you are afraid, start to build from being afraid. If you are scared, start to build from being scared. If you are confused, start to break it down into the tiniest bits, and there clarity comes. Remember, the goal is to keep moving forward. I'll catch you in our next podcast. Cheers.